Ah, there you go, friends. Hi, Doc South here, and everybody's working on finding bargains and stuff nowadays. Well, rightfully so. Times are a little rough with the coronavirus thing going on, and I know myself. The wife and I make a lot of trips down to the closet, the Walmart down the street. God, it isn't even 2 miles from here. So yeah, we when we need something, well, we run and get it. I know I got another pair of those wonderful work shoes I had that I got almost 7 months ago. They served me well, and they were like $20. I think they've gone up to a whopping $22, but they're steel-toed, wonderful work shoes for working in a supermarket. They're absolutely fantastic. I've hardly ever slipped now on the various wet floors that on occasion happen out in the lockers, the cooling lockers. Just wonderful. Yeah, I think they're up to a whopping $24 for a pair. I'm not complaining. That's good. It's funny. I remember as a kid there was there were you could go like into of course we're talking back in the 50s, but you could go buy like a tasty cake, a tasty cake pie, which is now what they're up. I, I think they're a buck and a half now if they're on sale. It used to be you get those babies for about 10 cents. Anyone older than dirt like me will remember. Candy bars, a Hershey bar, nickel. Yeah, people don't believe it. They used to have jars of barrels of pickles, and no, I don't think even a lid on the barrel. You just reached in and grabbed a pickle. How much is this, Mister Shapiro? Oh, yeah, you kids quit putting your hands in the pickle jar, and you idiots. And in the pickle barrel rather. Yeah, well, it wasn't a jar; it was a barrel. Yeah, and you'd yeah, well, still, how much is it? I want to eat it. 3 cents. Stinking kids. Yeah, yeah. we we'd buy get ourselves a pickle. But the those big pretzels, the big long pretzel rods. I think sometimes if Mr. Shapiro was talking deals, it would be three for a penny, or at least a penny. I mean, at the most a penny. And other than that, my gosh, we'd turn our noses up if they were more than a penny a pretzel, for crying out loud. But I noticed again down at the down at the closet, they got these pies, and if your money's tight and you want a nice treat, something for your lunch, your coffee break, here, you want to look for these in the bakery department. They got these are that well the box is, yeah, more like that. Okay, and these babies are they're pies, and look, isn't that a beautiful pie? 50 cents, which by today's standards, back in the day, this would have rivaled given Tasty Cake a run for its money. They're this an absolutely beautiful cherry pie, and there's actually some cherries in there too. I'm going to eat that on the way to work today. But doggone, huh? I know. Just fantastic. It's funny too. I was just watching a movie. If you think all that stuff from the 50s was cheap, I was just watching the start of a movie. It looks like about a steel mill town. People, trying to make do in a maybe somewhere out near Altoona back in the late 30s. Well, they were there was just a scene where a lady, a young woman, and her sister were walking down the sidewalk. Of course, there's smoke and soot and smog all over the place, and they stop. Evidently, the youngest sister's planning to get married. The older sister already is married. Look like they're both about 19 or so, which would be about back then just about right for getting married. And they stop at a bridal shop and look in the window, and there's this most beautiful of dresses, and they're saying, "Oh God, how could we ever afford this? Look at that beautiful dress." what can we do to make some money? And all that. And I guess just have to think of something else. Dress was $8. A beautiful wedding gown, $8. You don't get a button sewed on a wedding dress nowadays for $8. Ain't it something? Boy, okay. Well, I guess that's enough for now. I just thought I'd fill you in on it. Seemed I think things might get a little more expensive after all this Corona stuff disappears. So get your 50-cent pies and your $8 wedding dresses while you can, huh? I know. I don't know. Maybe I'll make this a Lord's Prayer moment, sure. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, the glory forever. Amen. Okay? I'll see you later, friends. Thank you and God bless. Someday I'll have to explain what I'm up to with these Lord's Prayer videos. Maybe next visit. Okay, I do have a day off tomorrow. Maybe we'll see what we can do. I'll catch you later. God bless. Bye now.